Hello YouTube, hello Twitch. I've been going insane with Twitch. I'm working currently on Big Demon Hunter Mark III. I changed the list quite considerably, and by the way, there's also now a 3B where I started to smoke some real hot stuff. It's a Highlander deck, but we'll worry about that one another time. I also have like a 3C as well, where it was a deck that I just tried to cheat out my Thyrodon and keep playing my Thyrodons with a cube, so there's lots of ideas for the deck, but I came sort of to the conclusion that all of them are bad, including this deck, by the way, so I don't think this deck can honestly work, having like messed about with it for a while, but I think this is probably a more sane iteration of the deck than the one I had before. This one doesn't have Window Shopper in it again. I think the random value from Window Shopper isn't good enough. I think that the demon pool is too dilute and diluted with some really bad demons, so I've actually kept that out of the deck. I've now actually put I've put a Raging Felscreamer in the deck to go along with my weapon support for the deck to cheat out the demons, the Umpire's Grasp, that's it. So I have another way to make a Spirit Peddler cost 2 less. Hopefully that means I don't quite have as much reliance on the weapon and I can get the Peddler out earlier and start doing some cheating that way. You may also notice I've removed the Priest support completely out of the deck. Instead, I've gone with what the Window Shopper deck used to have as support. It's basically give yourself a ton of attack and then use stuff like going down swinging to swing at all minions. I actually think this going down swinging card is probably like one of the few ways Demon Hunter can deal with Big Spell Mage cheating out a bunch of water elementals. Unfortunately, it's only one of 30 cards in my deck, so me drawing that one is fairly unlikely, but you never know. Also going back to old Window Shopper, Demon Hunter, I feel like part of the reason why that deck worked was that the Window Shopper generated you enough value that you didn't need to draw cards. My deck doesn't have Window Shopper in it, therefore I need something that will allow me to draw some cards, in which case I've thrown Sigil of Time into the deck. I may at some point try and take the Sigil of Time out and put the Window Shopper back in, and maybe that is just better random value than the Sigil of Time, more consistent value with the cards in my deck. I'm not sure. I've kept Argus in the deck because it works well with Sylvanas, and I think at the end of the day, return policy hitting Sylvanas is actually a pretty good outcome. My big worry, though, is the early game. I'm not entirely certain I survive much better with this early game than I did with the Priest stuff. Also, I now have a lot more cheaper minions in the deck, so Spirit Peddler is less likely to hit my big guys, and more likely to hit my little guys, so I think I've somewhat made the deck more inconsistent, but maybe I haven't. Maybe I haven't. I guess the other thing I've done is I've probably made my deck more aggressive than it once was, so maybe I just swing at people now and go crazy. By the way, one other thing that put me off using like the old Window Shopper attack aggressive mode was that I get my face frozen by Mage, I can't attack anymore, so.
For Doomhammer, you're in my way.
This might be the best hand I can actually possibly draw. I think I'm going to keep it. Sigil of Time is the only question mark here. But going down swinging, Dorian and Tech are fine. Shaman is probably an evolved deck, so hopefully going down swinging clears the board for me. The coin into the weapon is very good, and onto Dorian is also, like, fantastic. The name of the game here is Don't Draw a Demon. I will say having 5 cards basically to tech for 2 cards is not the best deal, of course. So maybe I should just put Window Shopper in the deck. I think I'm cooling off a little bit on the idea that Spirit Peddler has to hit a big guy every single time. That's pretty annoying. But we'll try and break through Melter Mental.
Strike fast.
With my base. Oh, other thing I've done, I've changed Zilliax into double Battlecry mode. I feel like I need his lifesteal more than anything. Okay, we're definitely going to be going down swinging here and not playing the Elemental. I say that, I don't clear with it, so. Because the weapon breaks on the first swing, and I think it goes in order the minion was played.
The answer is here.
And I can't button going down swinging. If I do going down swinging and it breaks on this, that's bad news bears. So I should trade going down swinging. But then I leave the 2-3 up regardless.
You're merely a pawn for the Puppetmaster.
I'm probably dead. I'm probably dead already. Because this is such a slow play. But I can button going down swinging now. And clear. Alright, good recovery. 15 health is a little bit low, though. I could do with drawing a Zilliax, or Argus, and then hitting the discount onto them. By the way, I drew the other Peddler as well, so... the weapon doesn't do anything for me anymore, other than be a weapon. Oh, by the way, I also removed the new card out of the deck that is full lifesteal, put a demon on your deck. I've come to the conclusion that card is bad. Shockingly. Pretty disgusting. Uh, 2, 6, 2, 1, 1, 2. Buckle my shoe.
The answer is here. Another soul. The soul rest.
Well, that's the concern. Putting loads of tiny little minions in my deck, that sometimes we're going to have bad, sad times. The likelihood of that deck not having 6 damage is basically... doesn't exist, so we've lost. Yeah. You know what? I'm not even going to put the result on right now, YouTube. I'm going to change it already. I think we just accept that it's a value deck. Don't worry about big stuff. In which case, I should put Window Shopper in the deck. So I'm going to put Window Shopper in the deck. There's realistically... whoops. There's realistically no world where I ever play Sigil of Time unless, like, I draw the game out long enough. It's just too hard for me to do it. So we'll play Window Shopper. And... I'm convinced the 2-drops are bad, but... maybe we go for something like this and just accept I'm always going to be slow and playing catch-up. Put a Raging Felscreamer back into the deck again, maybe. Twitch will be losing their goddamn minds, by the way, YouTube. I've just spent like 30 minutes, you know, coming up with deck ideas to improve this deck, and within one game, I'm like, nope, this is shit. This is shit. Do I put Demonic Deal back into the deck? I could put Pocket Sand in the deck, I suppose. I could... you know what? Let's put Eye Beam in the deck. There is an off chance it costs 1. It gives me some lifesteal. No! The thing is, if I'm going to put Eye Beam in the deck, why would I not just put the card I had in the deck? Why would I not put in Demonic Deal. It's 2 mana get 4. It's like, on average, better, I think. And debatably putting the 5-cost demon on top of the deck isn't the worst outcome in the world. I feel like I'm gonna, like, lose my mind. Isn't this the first iteration of the deck? Have I not just remade it again? Just remove the priest cards? I think the priest cards weren't that bad. Whatever. Alright, we go from here. Alright, a druid, cool. They might actually be slow enough for me to beat.
Feel the power of the wild world.
Maybe.
You're in my way.
I've still got Burning Heart in the deck. Should I have Burning Heart in the deck? Oh, well, I got Going Down Swinging still in the deck. You know what? We'll test it. I probably don't want double Umpire Grasp, is the first thing I'll say. I actually don't know. I'm actually just stupid. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing! I mean, Going Down Swinging is potentially good in the deck, but it's just getting the plus attack is the issue. I guess I've got the weapon as well. Maybe it's fine just running Burning Heart plus Going Down Swinging. But I feel like if I'm going to do this, if I'm going to put Burning Heart in the deck and just accept that sometimes I'm going to swing into a buffed minion, then I should probably have a Rana in the deck, though. And the Priest package.
Strike fast.
Alright. What's this thing? The druid played slow, so it's very nice of me. I can as well now play Felscreamer onto the Umpire's Grasp to do a little bit more, or I could just push the button to clear this. I guess pushing the button and clearing this isn't the worst thing ever. Then again, if I was going to do that, I might as well just play the big demon. No, that's not true. Also, I got Window Shopper. Okay.
That toy was made just for me.
I'm just going to generate Magthyrons now. And I'm going to, like, cry. It's what I kind of want, but without the pain package, it is a little bit worse. Not the pain package, the priest package, but also like cubes and stuff. Alright, you're mana cheating, Druid. I'm also mana cheating, so we are the same. I guess I could also Burning Heart my own minion for Going Down Swinging. There are, like, reasons to do this.
Tuned to perfection. I'm the perfect toy for you.
Abyssal Basis is pretty bad, but it's a zero-cost card. I don't really need a zero-cost, though, is the thing. I guess I put Eridar on the board just as harassment. Like, my opponent should want to deal with that. 1 health is, like, neither here or there, and the 1 mana was also not that important. I am really set up for a swipe, though, right now. Well, I say really, I'm pretty set up for a swipe. And my opponent might not play enough minions for Yogg-Saron to really be worthwhile. Ah, an Amelia. Okay. Do I want to play Yogg-Saron this turn? You know what? Actually, not that really. It's not super important. I could leave a 1/1 on the board.
The answer is here. At last!
This will give me 4 mana discount a minion by 6. And right now it's not bad with my hand. 8. What is 8 normally in Druid? Because ENR is not 8, right? ENR's more. It's not Yogg, it's not Zilliax probably. Marin is 6, 7 even. Okay, this is Yogg-Saronable.
Release me! I will grant you a monstrous discount! Strike fast!
Is ENR 8? I can't actually remember. No, it's not. I'm sure it's not. Oh, was it 5? With the discount?
We all exist in harmony.
Okay, I could Burning Hearts to kill the Fi. Do I care though? Is that something I really care about, killing the Fi? I could also trade Peddler in.
Here.
My worry right now is what do I do when they get another big board? But I guess the answer of what do I do if they get another big board is simply I use Yogg.
Here. Shadows grow long.
We can put Yogg to sleep again next turn, so we're just slowly chipping them down. Zilliax is annoying, but...
I bestow these gifts upon the world.
But what? It's annoying.
The magic
ENR is also pretty annoying. But now I can steal their ENR. And I think I will. Don't kill me, Yogg. Holy shit, I didn't overdraw. I'm thrilled. Sadly, I can't do the Marin thing on this turn.
the virtue of the wild.
I have no time for games.
Shadows grow long.
I'll lose 1 damage. I'm fine with that. They've probably got Yogg in their deck as well. If Yogg makes everything attack one another, then Sylvanas is probably good. If they still do it now, I'm going to get a Yogg back regardless.
It's an illusion!
Pretty good outcome. I would have obviously preferred to steal the other Yogg, but whatever.
Consume you!
I got my cards because Yogg's on my side of the field now. Okay, sure. I guess I keep the explosive shot as well. Holy shit, that's funny. Yeah, I'll use an explosive shot, why not? I actually kind of want to empty my hand. So, yes.
That toy was made just for me.
That's so stupid, I'm done. I forgot that was the 3.
Toy for you.
It's fine. Remembered this time, though.
Prepare to take off.
Unironically, I think there's almost nothing in my deck that I care about anymore.
I am all around you.
Alright, Yogg. Kind of troll, I'm not gonna lie. Pretty troll there, Yogg. Drawing my deck. Whatever.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Just live. That's all I need to do right now. Yogg can attack next turn. I nearly did Ionar as well, so that I can attack. Cool. Top deck Reno.
It's against
All that work undone.
My hand is too full.
Fine. Didn't want to parachute anyway. Could get Marin up and running.
another soul.
This could hit the tentacles, I've accepted it. Didn't hit Zephrys. Cool.
Another soul to soul test.
Stay alert, my children. Danger waits.
That seemed balanced to me. 0 mana 3/4 followed by 4 mana 5/4 do 5. Excellent. Tollins is hot trash, although I say that. They're about to do a lot of damage to my face, I think. And by I think they're about to do a lot of damage to my face, I know they will.
Have you filled out the paperwork?
That draws nothing. Okay. Well, first of all, let's start doing this stupidity. Good. Then, stupidity. Marin drawing 3 is actually pretty bad here, because my deck is mainly garbage.
The answer is here.
I'm just out of stuff is the issue. It's unironically that simple, I'm just out of stuff.
Shadows grow long.
Okay. Sure, why not? Anyway, I'm about to take 19 damage, I think. Assuming my opponent can spend 16 of it. I should know what that is. I guess it's counterspell, but... Again, I'm not super familiar with the pool. I can't test for spell, unfortunately.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Which I think basically means I'm not going to try and test for it. We'll just do that into patches.
Prepare to take off.
And I will trade the 6-4 into the 3-7 because swipe clears the 6-4. I think I'm going to lose, though. Funnily enough, as I said, the 3B deck I had put together was a Highlander deck.
You won't find a magically aged cheese.
Where did it just get Gohal from, by the way? Oh, the Extravagant Guitar, cool. So I got Mountain Giant and Shadow Step. They got Gorehowl and Counterspell, I think. Well, I need to throw away a card. It's Ice Barrier. Barrel Brim is interesting. It's the best thing here. How disgusting is Barrel Bloom being the best option there?
Let's show these hard folks of Badlands.
Unreal. We might as well trade a 3-1 in as well because my board's gonna get full with more pirates soon. I guess I need Dorian plus 1 now, or Dorian plus Tolin and hit Argus or something. Actually, that's stupid. Doesn't really help me. Oh my god. I can't. My opponent's nearly out of stuff, to be fair, but... Alright, cool. Plus 6 to everything. I forgot I wasn't going to get a minion. Like a real minion. Okay, here's the winner's choice now. We just steal Sylvanas. Yes, she's the correct play, I think. Good. That's a good start. I kind of needed it.
arrows grow long.
Ensure your stay. Ensure your stay. To perfection.
Hold your own there.
Okay. We're sort of back. Probably not for much longer, but... It was a pretty big swing turn. My opponent now needs to deal with the 11-15. I just can't. It's fine, we'll steal it back. My opponent is drawing cards, which is bold when you only have 3 cards in your deck.
Fill the sky.
Never mind, they have 13 cards in their deck. I misspoke. Alright, we have to play Zilliax next turn. Because I need something to protect me from the 11-15. Oh my god, one of the 10 cards was a dragon. Well, maybe not, but... Unless the last 2 cards in their deck were dragons. What a stupid game. I just mean Hearthstone in general, to be honest with you, at this point. Is Zilliax the correct play? I know it looks stupid, but is this the correct play? Is there any other world where I can live with not playing Zilliax? I don't think there is, sadly. Yeah, I have to do something. Okay. The final question is, do I Tollins right now? But I don't think I do. Again, my deck is actually really bad, with the exception of Argus. I think I want to Tollins into Kobold. Will be the general idea. Demonic Deal wouldn't be the worst outcome. The most likely outcome is to hit a Parachute, though, which again is not bueno.
What do I do with all these cards?
I'm dead next turn. Unless I draw Argus, very specifically Argus, I'm gonna lose. Well, it gives me a chance, because I need to play Argus Sylvanas here. Do I play Dorian on top of it? What's the benefit if I do that, is, I guess, the answer. Or the question. There isn't one, is there? Yeah, there's no benefit.
I have no time for games.
Patience is a virtue.
Let none survive.
I'll take it. Just too slow again. If Argus can live and I steal the big dragon, I think that's my only out right now. It's going to be pretty hard for me to do that. My deck is now actually just hot trash as well, so we need to Tollins fairly soon. I guess there was an advantage to Dorianzing, by the way, just so I could have done the same play with my other Sylvanas.
May the winds of the north empower you.
Interesting. Minion with taunts in the way. Minion with taunts in the way. Okay. Sure, I drew Immolation Aura. Why wouldn't I? How do I break this wall down? And what is the best thing to steal? The best thing to steal is that thing, but I'm gonna not be able to do that. Which actually means I'm gonna have to chill for a little bit.
The answer is here.
Why is the mask so hard again?
I have no time for games.
You know what? I need to do that with Tollins. I've just realized what the outplay is.
Let none survive.
You are graced.
Got it in there at the end. Ah! Skull of Gul'dan! What are you doing to me? I don't want to draw 6 cards. I've only got 7 cards in my deck and 6 of them are parachutes. Oh my god. Could try and steal that by some means. I don't know how I would do it.
Believe this. That was a surprise.
Okay, and Twin Slice. Cool, my favorite cards.
It seems you need another lesson. Come forth, my brood.
You're going to sleep. You're getting lost. I now need to kill you. Should probably have played Molten Giant before I started doing any of this. You're right.
I see. Now.
That's incredible. Okay. I have to swing the 8-4, sadly, but it's fine. It's only 8 damage. Is there any point in breaking Ice Block here?
Shadows grow long.
Yeah, there is. Small. Wait, it's not Ice Block? What the fuck is this secret? Oh, it's Ice Block. Not Barrier. Okay, I see. Okay, I think I'm at the point now where my hand should be golden cobalded. My deck is not good.
By honor, we serve.
I'm pretty content they've just played this. Okay, I'm less content now. Where did they generate that from, sorry? Oh, just from the button. Cool. Alright, that 8-hour game, 0-1. Debatably 0-2 because I lost the first game and changed my deck immediately. I guess we did have a better outcome, though. Oh... And then Mage.
You're in my way.
8-hour Epic versus a Druid deck, and then I just go against Mage, who are going to kill me on turn 5. Cool. Well, it's pretty close to the best opening again I can have. Not a million miles away from it, just because I've got the weapon. This time I can weapon into Felscreamer as well. Rather than into... whatchamacallit? Dorian. How do I beat Mage, though? That's the legitimate question. I did beat them with a previous iteration of this deck, but I think it was through more bluff than, you know, deck quality. I guess I just get lucky with going down swinging. I draw it at the perfect time. Coin, generate coin. Interesting strat. I guess it's more aggressive. Not sure it's a good play, but it's aggressive. Immolation Aura is realistically not going to do a lot. Can save myself taking 2 more damage. If that's the concern, though. If really 2 damage is the concern, I should just red card this. It is my answer, though, versus a big minion. Like, a truly big minion. So maybe I just 4 damage it, put a bad demon on top of my deck. I don't need to draw this turn. And I say bad demon, put a demon on top of my deck. Perhaps Umpire's Grasp is actually just too slow for this matchup. Maybe that is the thing I need to appreciate sometimes. That I say, like, the weapon is my best draw, but... maybe it isn't. Maybe Raging Felscreamer is better, because it's a bit more tempo-orientated than the Grasp is. It doesn't get me the demon, of course, with the draw, but... it trades 2 Water Elementals as well, because it's a 4 attack... 4 health minion, sorry. I actually think that's the correct play. I think I play Felscreamer on 4. And I just don't worry about Umpire's Grasp for a while. Possibly never even play it. Because otherwise I'm just going to lose. Maybe I could be convinced. Otherwise, we'll see.
I smell golden in their waters.
Okay, I actually can be convinced otherwise. I think that's worth killing. Ah, Window Shopper was added to my deck. Cool.
Fast.
I thought for a while that card was bugged because I always seem to get what's his name? I know they call it Void Lord, but not Void Lord. Who's the Charger called? What's his name? I forgot. The Warlock Charging Minion, Demon Guard, right? I got him like 3 times in a row. King Tide would be pretty spooky right now. Okay, not King Tide. They've got coins, so I don't super care about the 2-2. I'm not guaranteed to get the rush here. So I'll make this trade. I prefer to have ran the rush into the 3-3 because my health is important in this matchup. I'd also really actually like to play the 2-drop first, so he doesn't get a buff. I think this is where like the matchup gets really complicated. Because I want to play my 2 and 4 drop, but I can't. I really want to play this 2 drop, but I can't. So I just take the odds, right? I take the odds if it doesn't hit the 2-2.
Another soul.
Not yet. I see shadows grow long.
Didn't matter. I was going to waste the mana anyway. So the only real bad result here is hit the 2-drop, but it's pretty bad if I hit Felscreamer. I guess it's a 50-50. 50-50 of a decent outcome here. Alright, my opponent is going to do the truly disgusting play on 5. Oh my god! I just can't. That was horrific. Immolation Aura does nothing here. We're probably going to have to red card something. I mean, we're definitely going to red card something. I'm taking 13 damage. I mean, it's lethal, actually, so I have to do something about it.
That toy was made just for me.
That's all I can do. It's probably lethal. They probably have a way to replay that, which is guaranteed lethal. As long as they make the trades first, it's guaranteed lethal. No, as long as they make one of the trades first, it's guaranteed lethal. They need a board space.
Tuned to perfection.
Okay. Positive. It hit Abyssal Basis, which was a pretty bad outcome for me. I could have done with something hitting Argus there.
Muzzle their magic.
Immolation Aura is still the best play here to kill the 2s. Play Abyssal Basis. And a Felscreamer, maybe? Don't play the token. Could lose if they go for the water elemental play here.
100%.
Oh, they are. They're going to lose one of the water elementals, so they should have traded first. Debatably. Not even debatably. They definitely should have traded first. That was a misplay. The only thing that saves me, I think, right now is going down swinging. Other outs here, I guess look for Magtheridon.
My hunt goes on.
That toy was made just for me.
Doesn't work, sadly, because I'm frozen. Ha ha ha, frozen.
Mysterious orb, what is your wisdom?
6, 10, 14, 17.
The shadows grow long.
And I'm going to deny some of the damage. My slight concern here is the attack with the 4/4 first. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. Sorry, it's Ice Trap. Whatever. They should attack with the 4/4 first. They should try and freezing trap it. My opponent isn't thinking. That's not a good outcome either. That was definitely the better outcome. I guess they have lethal though, since they're just swinging in. Alright. Cool. Volley. My opponent misplayed this turn so horribly and they're gonna win. Had one more hit one of my minions then, I would have actually recovered this game. Because I can Argus and heal next turn. I'd have got back to 30. Maybe my opponent doesn't realise that they can hit me with a weapon. They've realised. It's not just losing to that deck, which, by the way, like, should have been nerfed yesterday. No, 2 days ago, on the first patch day. Potential patch day. But when your opponent misplays every single turn and still beats you, that then feels pretty bad. I say every single turn. They were fine for a lot of them, but that play at the end into the secrets was so bad. The attack with the wrong minion. They missed a water elemental, which would have been like guaranteed lethal as well.
Before King Rastakhan, you're in my way.
I'll keep an Immolation, I think, here, but not both. Well, do I keep both? I guess this is like the matchup that I want it for. Yeah, I'll keep both. Like, the only reason Immolation is in here to begin with is because of the pirate decks. To deal with the swarms. They have no, like, other use, realistically. Kind of why I wanted to put Hot Coals in the deck. There's a huge difference between the 2 damage threshold and a 3 damage threshold, even though the mana was 1 more for the Hot Coals. Okay, we do have the Dorian play. Value, value, value. I'm not sure that was a good play either, to be completely honest with you, but whatever.
Strike fast.
I think I would have preferred to take the 1 damage to my face and leave the minion at a 3 health. I think it's somewhat debatable. It depends really what my opponent's deck is. They may also think I'm an aggro deck. Alright. My opponent's deck is certainly evolved. We'll get him with Immolation. Do I greed the Dorian here and not swing? Or do I just get the 4-drop immediately? You know what, you crazy son of a gun? I'm gonna greed. I'm in a greedy mood. If I hit the rush, it's actually really good to get the 1-drop. I could even play it on the turn. Not taunt. Thank you.
You're merely a pawn of the Puppetmaster.
That was real dumb, but it's gonna turn out fine. I definitely should have hit the the one drop because they're going to taste the chaos the other one. Whatever.
I have no time for games.
Evolve this if you want to. Do I respect that totem? I sort of do. Hang on a minute. 1, 4, 1. Yeah.
To perfection.
I'll take Chaos Strike.
Let none survive.
All strings attached.
I actually considered putting that in the deck anyway. And actually, possibly a previous iteration when I was working through it, maybe did include it. To go with the going down swinging. I don't have Burning as well for that. Oh wow, it's Highlander. Okay. Cool. Right, could do with a window shopper game.
At last.
Looking for some value. Thank you.
That toy was made just for me.
Nearly fucked up super hard there. Thankfully haven't.
Not happening.
No, he attacked already! Whoopsie daisy.
I see.
I forgot I'd swung with the weapon. Whoopsie. Oh well. It was still the better choice to think of the minions. I kind of am now forcing my opponent to deal with this 6-5. Otherwise they die. That was my concern though. Tumbleweed. Generated, by the way. It's fine, we'll just keep getting stuff.
To
I'm a
perfection.
perfect toy for you.
More stuff, please.
Another soul beside you.
I'm a little bit concerned about playing this Argus, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm going to.
Construct the will of the Maker.
I lost a 2-2 there, and I accepted it just to make sure that I would get the buff on Argus or Yogg.
Impressed by my thunderous display?
Was that top deck? I didn't notice. Oh well.
Witness the strength
We can steal Golganeth. Via return policy, by the way. Generated, by the way. Cool. Alright. It's fine. Eventually I'm going to Marin and win the game. Before Shaman does the flip-flop Aru. And I just instantly on the spot lose. My aid. I might as well draw 3 overload cards. There is a world where I get to the point where I can attack with this. We shouldn't Sylvanas because they can just swing into the Sylvanas. So, I think we give him one of these, and one of these. Okay, it's not a Highlander deck. It's just control Shaman, I suppose. Wait. Okay. Oh, that's actually an interesting out for winning. 2, 4, 7, 8. If I can get this to go off.
The answer is here.
They're going to evolve, aren't they?
Is here.
I have no time for games.
I'll at least get a charger here if they swing into the Sylvanas. Which might actually be lethal. It depends, though. If they don't put a more than 2 health minion on the board, I lose. I say I lose, I can't lethal them. Alright, super can't anymore. Well, at least they low-rolled that. And I have lethal because my opponent is stupid. Unless they trade into the Sylvanas, which again could go wrong. Nope. This is kind of interesting. How does this work with Cookie, by the way? How much damage do I need? 9 damage is what I'm looking for here. So 2, 4...
The answer is here.
Surely this is lethal. I'm kind of intrigued. I'm going to test for science, because this deck doesn't work, let's be real. So we might as well have some fun. I don't know how this interaction works with going down swinging.
Shadows grow wrong.
Let none survive.
Three rights make a law. This may just be my best song yet.
What's your dream destination?
The light
Okay, so it actually works the way I thought it would do, which is the way that could cause me to lose the game. It doesn't attack the resummoned minion, so it only hits the instance when all the minions are on the board. And also the minions get summoned as soon as they die, so... I kind of RNG'd my way to victory there. I could definitely have lost, and I probably should have lost, but... you know what, for science. And honestly, my opponent deserved that. They misplayed the turn before. The correct play, in case you're wondering, is to kill the Cookie.
I am the Horde. You're in
I'm pretty certain I had guaranteed lethal. I just wanted to see how it all interact together. I'd confirmed for myself that was the way it would work. We probably don't need red card in this matchup. He's a warrior. They're going to be slow. We kind of need to win fairly quickly, is the thing. As I don't generate that much value. So I'm pretty certain every iteration of warrior will beat me. In the long run.
Tuned to perfection.
Okay. I pass. Considering how often as well I kind of would like a coin to play my Umpire's Grasp early, maybe there's a shout to put the coin generating cards in there. The downside though of that, again, is that they're going to get hit by the Peddler occasionally. So... okay, we need to save going down swinging for that shenanigans. Probably need to save Burning Heart for it as well. I think this immediately implies this is a Highlander deck. It might not be. This might be reading it too early, but putting some sort of big value Battlecry card in your deck, I feel like more implies that you're going to be a Highlander deck. Well, maybe this is their answer to Mage. Just summon a bunch of stuff. I should probably kill this. You know what? I don't give a shit. You can have the 1/2. Because if I hit this, I'm going to trade into it regardless.
Another soul.
In fact, I misplayed because I missed 1 damage.
I see. Now.
On the flip side, I didn't misplay that because I might have played Window Shopper and then the Mini, which is why I saved 1 mana, so... swings and roundabouts, I guess is what I'm saying.
Action. Act. Perfection.
If only I had it.
Act. Perfection.
If only I had it. We don't need to panic here. I am slightly panicked, but we don't have to turbo panic. Sure, they've got that in the Resurrect pool, but... the only counter to that was getting Yogg there and discounting the Yogg, but... I guess Sylvanas as well, potentially, but it required more setting up. That deck isn't as scary as it was once, now that they can't get 3 Zilliaxes out of it. Or Unkilliaxes, sorry. It's still pretty spooky, but not as spooky.
There's always room for dessert.
Not Marin, please. Fine. Can I expend 6 mana this turn? Specifically 6, by the way. I can.
The answer is here.
What is the most efficient way of me doing it, though?
Oh, have you filled out the paperwork?
Try this. Alright, it's a pretty bad outcome instantaneously.
Shadows grow long.
I have to kill this. Alright. Yeah, I should have done it that way. Yeah, I misplayed. I was worried about getting the Peddler off the draw. I say worried. Worried is the wrong word, but... I wanted to try and kill it with Swing plus Taste of Chaos. I think that would have been a much better way of doing it. And I didn't really want to use my Zilliax immediately. Also, the cards I generated, actually completely garbage. So, choosing the big bucket, from what I've seen so far, feels like it's the wrong play every single time. It is so ungodly bad. I digress, though. Alright, do I just want to play big 7-8? Probably not, but I'm going to.
My hunt goes on.
You know what? Let's Immolation. I don't need both of them. Realistically, I don't think I need any of them. I'm just gonna have to use Going Down Swinging plus Burning Heart to deal with it. The cheeses are pretty big at this point. I'm pretty certain my win condition is Sylvanas and use Return Policy to give me free steals. I say free. 3 mana steal a guy. And do it on their Zilliax play next. I'm pretty certain it's a Highlander deck as well, so... I'm about to get... Well, I'll get Boom Boss at some point. I think it was part of the other reason, like, in the back of my mind of why I wanted to pick the big bucket, because I got Shadow Step. So if I could steal something from the double Battlecry deck, namely Boom Boss, Shadow Step it and play it, maybe we could have done something with that, but it was a bit of a pipe dream. Regardless, I didn't need the control cards. I don't think burning them down from where they are right now was reasonable.
Amuse me with your tales of victory.
Sylvanas hasn't died yet, so we can't do that.
That toy was made just for me.
Goes on the right, right?
You stink!
I'm the perfect toy for you.
We have a taunt minion in the way, so they can't Odin me down from here. I'm threatening lethal. On board, so they have to kill something. What they don't know is I have a lot of damage in hand as well. This has to be another thing like this. Like, have they forged? No. Jeez. Okay. Ah, they got Geddon! Are you kidding me? I just can't. They get an overstatted 7 cost. Actually, he was not that overstatted. Well, hang on a minute. My opponent may have done a little throw. Okay, we can get 6/8 attack. I think that's all I can do, though. It's definitely the best play, so we're going to be doing it. If only Going Down Swinging hit the face afterwards. He's such a good card. Do I return policy right now? No, I don't. I think I just sit here.
That was a surprise. Stand proud.
You don't have lethal. I refuse to believe you have 27 damage from here. You might have, like, heal yourself for a ton. Alright, they're gonna roll the dice. They're gonna hit. Boom. And heal. And then I cry. Zarog's Crown, boom. What else will you hit with a 0 cost? Oh, gain 15. Cool. This game's stupid. And then my only card that would have allowed me to win the game, you ate it.
At least it was entertaining. You are weak, fragile, and I
You're merely a pawn for the
Draw Yogg.
You are weak, fragile, and I will
Perfection.
Alright.
fragile, and I will break.
It's fine. I'll give you one more, and then I'm done. No more experimenting with this deck. It's too fair. And to be completely honest with you, I think even if, you know, Big Spell Mage was nerfed, this deck wouldn't be good enough.
Catrice versus Morgul.
I'm pretty certain he loses basically to every matchup. There's just no world where you need, like, a mid-rangey deck. It's just throwing. You either try and outlast your opponent, or you try to race them, or you combo them. Trying to do, like, none of them, or trying to, you know, win matchups against all three of them and not being, like, super into one part of the... what's the word I would call for it? Like, the niche of it, or the... Like, being in the extreme of one of those is just a better idea than trying to, like, fit into all of them. Basically, as the saying goes, it's better to be not be a jack of all trades, because then you're a master of none of them. And that's kind of how I feel with this deck. I don't do as much cheat as some of the other decks do. I can't last as long as the other decks. I'm not as fast as the other decks, that's for certain. So, it's just, what's the point?
Have you filled out the paperwork?
We are going to be getting the control card here, I think.
Break it.
Alright, that's not great, but whatever. I sort of assumed this was an evolved deck. It probably still is an evolved deck. I guess they have some pirate package in there. They started with the coin as well. So I guess they're going to try and coin evolve. Little do they know I'm going to kill the board. Goodbye, board. Slows me down a little bit, but what can you do about that? I guess actually when I say things are bad, if it is evolving to giant things, Ruin might unironically save me. Somehow as well, Shadow Madness does nothing for me here. Pretty funny.
Reporting for duty.
Reporting for duty.
Strike fast.
Kill the totem or the 3-2? I think the totem, actually. Last time I played this matchup, I left the totem and it just caused me too much aggravation over the course of the game. Okay, we need higher than 5 attack, please. Wow, not the card I was expecting. Gonna just level with you. They were doing all that for Sea Giant. I have both Peddlers in hand, so I'm definitely drawing Window Shopper. In fact, I've drawn 3 of my 4 demons in my hand. I'm pretty certain Bloodlust is incoming, so I want to clear as much off the board as possible. I think I can't do the Dorian play, is kind of what I'm getting towards. But if I visions, the play's not much better.
That toy was made just for me.
3, 6, 9. Probably gonna need that to catch up. I am taking 10 damage. I mean, it's still lethal if it's bloodlust, right? But I don't know. There's no better line that I could see. Not bloodlust, whatever it is. Hey, a trade. Actually huge. Oh, evolving. Okay, cool. Thanks. Thanks, game. I can clear it is the funny thing. I can even fit a button press in, right? 3, 1. Yeah, I can.
Fall.
I'm the perfect toy for you.
We're so back, baby. We're so back. I have a 100% win rate with Shaman, I've just realised. Maybe I'm the counter to Shaman. It is one game with Shaman, but... Okay, Yogg-Saron is a thing. Yogg-Saron is a thing.
Grant you a monstrous discount.
For... No.
Another soul. Strike fast.
Don't know what's trying to greed the 6-4 there. It's like, do I want to play a rush minion? Look at my hand. I'm full of stuff right now, and I'm going to get full fairly soon. Two gigantic minions are potentially incoming, so need to watch out for that. Oh, are you going to evolve? Well, my opponent hasn't done great there. They do have another evolve, but it's pretty bad. Because Yogg-Saron clears most of their board. Wow. I don't think that's what I would have chosen. They were somewhat rewarded for it, though. Unironic question here, do I care about their board state right now? If I do care, I can Yogg, but I don't think I do. Stealing that would be pretty funny with Yogg, but... I genuinely think I just don't care. I think I should play Marin and ignore what's going on. Marin trade... They get left with a 1-1, a 3-1.
The answer is here.
Relaxation for all, and all thanks to me.
Ah, you know shiny.
Shadows grow long.
Next turn I can Puppetmaster into Wand. I'm also threatening lethal, so unless they can kill me, they have to deal with my board. So I'm not going to take the damage. I'm unlikely to take the damage, sorry. Okay, that's 1 more damage, I'll give you that. Unless they have Bloodlust. In which case, I still survive. It would be pretty spooky, though. I'd probably lose. I'd have to hit Zilliax then with the wand.
Action. At perfection.
Alright, that's a bad outcome. The trades, though, are actually really good again. I don't think my opponent should have traded there. This is Hallmark Yogg, I think. Could go wrong. Actually, could go really wrong. That was the best outcome, I think. Alright, I'll steal my Yogg's attack to attack with it, I suppose. If I live through this Deputization Aura is going to go kind of crazy. The key being, if I live. I'm still not convinced. I can't believe they hit Fi. It's like the only thing I couldn't afford you to do was to hit Fi or something like that. Because now it lives through Ruin. Unreal.
The answer is here. My hunt goes on.
Another soul. The soul.
I need to bait my opponent to play more 8s. 8/8s. I actually can't believe that they hit Fi with that.
Perfect for the bed.
I would take another wave, I think, at this point for the chance that they're all 5 or more attacks. Definitely to trade first before he does that. Okay. I can live with this outcome. I can actually more than live with this outcome now. Thank you, Doomguard. We're definitely doing Shadow Word Ruin.
My hunt goes on.
I know they have another 8/8, but I have to. You hit yourself. Are you stupid? You know what? You're not stupid. You're actually a genius. I take it back.
Another soul beside you.
That was a surprise.
Order. I'll trade. I should have hit the 0-1 or, you know, the 4 thingy first. I took 4 damage I shouldn't have taken and I lost. Actually, I took 5 damage. Okay, one of these is going to hit Dorian. And I get punished for not hitting the 1-1. I don't want to hit that. Okay, I think we just Dorian wand.
You're merely a pawn for the Puppetmaster.
Okay, what am I going to do with 2 Arguses? New question. I guess gain lifesteal and heal. I didn't mean to do that, but it's fine. The result is still good. Yes! I caused despair to someone. I've caused what I've been feeling for many, many hours. Alright, YouTube, I know I'm not even doing the normal 7. I did more last time. Or I don't honestly know what the previous episode is going to look like. I have no idea what I'm going to do with that. Shenanigans. I'll take 2 and 3. I don't think this deck is worth playing. It's too fair. For my own sanity, I'm going to stop. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was worth it. But lose my sanity. I hope it was worth it for you, YouTube and Twitch. Goodbye.